They all have all of our informations.
Who's Snowden?
Edward Snowden.
Who's that?
He worked for the CIA. He was the one that discovered that the government's like listening
spying on us,
calls and checking our emails and stuff. And he got ostracized. Ostracized is the word?
No, he left. They're trying to arrest him and kill him right now.
They were trying to take him down, and he was on the run, and he's living in Russia now, but
in an undisclosed location. He said he has to move like every couple of weeks or every month. He has to move because he doesn't know if someone's trying to kill him, and he speaks openly about it. He's like, I'm not afraid.
Banned from the country. He's not allowed in the country.
He's like, I'm not afraid. No, it's not that he's not allowed in the country. If he comes, no, it's not a ban. If he comes back to the country, he would be killed.
Oh, so it's
like if you get deported, you're banned from the country and you're not going to be allowed in. But they want him to come back to America,
so they can murk him.
Yeah, they want to.
They can't murk him overseas.
They don't know where he's at. He works with he used to work with the CIA. He's probably a smart guy in his own right, and he knows how to get the fuck out of the way. And by the way, Russia, yes, he calls in from these undisclosed locations on Zoom onto Rogan, which is hot. Imagine having the most discreet person in the world on your show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That was big when he was on Rogan for the first time.
I had to watch it. I'm like, yo, no one knows where this dude is, and he is on Joe fucking Rogan.
Because at first I was like, oh, is he on in the studio?
Yeah.
But he was just on the TV. And that was the first time they did that. Now he does it all the time because of COVID. And
they gonna fucking kill Rogan, bro.
I don't know.
So I was watching. Do you know Lex something? Fuck, I forgot his full name, but it's Lex. He has a podcast. He always wears a black and white suit, right? And he's been on Rogan a few times, and he's deep into like AI. And he's a very deep intellectual thinker, right? And that guy and someone else who has been on Rogan for a few times, they were just talking like, yo, it's not a coincidence that, first of all, Spotify signed Joe Rogan, then tried to censor him. Right. The most uncensored guy. Like, if you know Rogan, which I would assume if you're a company that's going to invest $150 million into someone, you would know what they're about. Right. They're trying to censor him. Right. And I think because...
What was that first thing that they censored him on?
They told him he couldn't upload the Alex Jones episode. He couldn't upload any episode with... what's one of his buddies that... He's an MMA coach, but he's deep into conspiracy theories. But a bunch of these guys, they was like, no. Anything...
Eddie Bravo?
Eddie Bravo. But even with... When he had Alex Jones on... And I forgot the other guy's name. He's a really talented speaker too. Spotify gave him shit for it. He's like, no, fuck you. I'm going to do it. Right?
It's corporations for you, man.
It's corporations. But they were saying, because apparently they say Joe Rogan is this far right guy.
Okay.
Right? And he fucking hates Joe Biden, which he does. He hates Biden. Mm-hmm. He's way more of a Trump supporter than Biden. And there's like, bro, that's not going to go well. And his friends was having this conversation, deeply concerned. Like, I think they're going to try to kill Rogan. You look at what happened to Chris D'Elia, one of Rogan's best buddies. All of a sudden, these rape allegations comes out of nowhere. And a month...
Was it rape? I thought it was...
It was him talking to underage girls. He was grooming
like, when you
girls.
turn 18.
Which, I'm not trying to be salacious. What the fuck is the issue with if you're talking to a 17-year-old girl? I won't do it. But legally, what's the issue if you're talking to a 17-year-old girl and she says, you know what? I'm 17. And you say, okay, honey, see me in a year.
Right.
That seems like the right thing to do, right?
It's the responsible thing, I guess.
It's the legal thing.
I'm not going to do it. I mean, it's the legal thing to do.
Let's say we're not attracted to young girls like that. But what if you are attracted to young girls and you have the fucking the control?
He's like almost 40 is what's weird about it.
It is weird. But what if you are a pedophile?
Okay.
And you have the fucking self-control to say, you know what? I am not going to sleep with any underage women. I'm only going to sleep with women of age.
But that's not what a pedophile is. A pedophile is into kids.
But what if... Maybe D'Elia is into kids and he could control himself to the point where he decides not to sleep with underage kids.
Right.
But even
that's a smart thing to do to not get in trouble. Like, he didn't get in trouble. He just got canceled.
Yeah.
He didn't, like, people were just like, you're a weirdo for that.
Yeah. He doesn't even do his podcast anymore.
His podcast I only liked his clips. I
liked his podcast because I understood the talent of it. I don't think it was the most entertaining, but I understood the talent. You sitting in front of a screen by yourself, having an hour-long conversation by yourself, it's pretty fucking hard, right? We find it hard here to fill time sometimes, and it's both of us. Imagine if it's by yourself, you know what I mean? Brian Callen comes out that, apparently he rapes women now.
What? When was this?
So Brian Callen has a rape allegation.
Really?
From 20 years ago. And this was right around the time when Rogan got this massive fucking deal.
Oh, really?
He doesn't do the fighter and the kid anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Brendan Sharp does it by himself. But back to the original point, like, I think they're trying to get Rogan the fuck out of here, bro. Yo, he's too powerful.
They're always coming. Yeah, he's way too powerful. And also, he doesn't care. He's got his following of guys that, whoever, who appreciates his work, Fear Factor to the Joe Rogan Experience. And it's like Trump. They got the people that disagree with everything he says, and he's got the grand following.
Even more than that, Joe Rogan is literally a father to fatherless young men, I think. He's Oprah. He's like, I think a lot of young men, bro, who don't have father figures, they look at someone they have the number one thing that we all value in the capitalist society, which is money. Number two, which is maybe being funny and able to talk, because as a man, you want to be able to talk and be funny around women.
Is he on YouTube still?
He's still on YouTube. I think it ends December 31st.
You could learn more from Joe Rogan for free than you can by going to college.
Absolutely.
You really think that, though?
You can but people are not going to use it in that way. We know that.
A degree.
That's true, but yeah, like I look at it as like this though. Yeah, you could watch it, but like, what are you really doing?
Look,
are people really implementing whatever?
Depends how you want to take it. If you're just listening to it for the quick little quick fix, but he's about to pull out some notes.
No, I was literally watching a Joe Rogan clip. I can't find it. It's probably deep in here somewhere, but. It was literally a clip. I'm literally taking notes like, wow, that is a novel idea. That is so smart. I'm going to do a research on that. You can really learn a lot. But the thing is, when you go to a classroom, you go to college, you're in a structure that is conducive to learning. So you're probably going to learn. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
If you're at home on YouTube, you're probably being a lazy shithead that is not going to learn anything.
Right.
Ever told on a nigga? No. Ever squeezed a trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? No. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?